welcome back, everyone. It's another edition of Ask the County. So, of course, joining us this morning, we have Saginaw County Treasurer Tim Novak. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning.
All right, so we are talking about being winter storm ready, of course, with some snow earlier this week. Actually, yesterday even, you know, it got real crazy on the roads real quick. But also, you just want to make sure that you're prepared at home as well. So, Tim, what kind of resources does the county really provide for us?
So we have an Office of Emergency Management, and really what their mission is to coordinate with local and county government and the public to make sure they're prepared for a disaster, responding to a disaster, and then, of course, afterwards, the Monday morning quarterback where we kind of figure what worked, what didn't work, and what we can do better.
Yeah.
So, and whether it's a natural disaster, technological disaster, human cause, so the whole list of things, and so they keep you a lot busier than you think. And we've had some of these events lately.
Yeah.
But when the snow over the weekend got me kind of thinking that maybe this is a good time for that one. It's like, you know, what would you do if you were sort of, you know, stranded inside the house for a period of time, whether it be hours or days? And, you know, that's where the resources are available for you to prepare for that. And that's kind of what I thought would be kind of a good one to go over today.
Absolutely. What are some ways that, you know, someone can prepare for these types of emergencies?
So the first thing is, so ask yourself, what would you do for a few hours or a few days?
Yeah.
And so kind of it's a disaster supplies kit's probably the basic way to start this whole thing. Research those online. The county has a list of them on there under the emergency management tab. There's plenty of different ones online. Review a checklist. Gather the supplies ahead of time, and don't be daunted by like the cost and those kinds of things. This is the kind of thing you can kind of pick away at and prepare over a period of time.
Yeah.
Right? Build that perfect one. Don't be all concerned that I have to get every item today. It can be a financial burden on some folks that are trying to stretch a dollar, and yet you want to be safe also. So kind of a way to do those things.
Very good. Yeah. Why do you think it's so important to be so ready for something like this?
Well, you just don't know, right? Like when it happens, you want to make sure that you have the, you know, available non-perishable food and available water and a first aid kit with a manual, different tools and supplies like the battery-operated radio, right? That nobody uses anymore, right? Battery-operated flashlight and extra flashlights. You know, sleeping bags, warm clothes, boots, those kinds of things like that, all the way down to what about board games and books and stuff, things that, you know, you can use in the event of, you know, to kill time, especially if you have kids and family. So it's just important that you don't wait till it's too late, right? That can kind of be, put that on a t-shirt, right? Don't wait till it's too late. Just prepare for these types of things. And then also mimicking, we had like I said, the roads were crappy over the weekend. And what you can do a mini version of what we talked about and keep those in your car.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we talk about food and water, so you'll want to make sure like every 6 months you put it on the calendar, you know, rotate those things out. And maybe every year go through with your family and keep that in a safe place.
Yeah.
Communicate with the family. I know we've talked here about having family disaster plans and meetings, right? Maybe over dinner, over taco dinner at home. You have a nice, you know, this is where we keep our items. This is the types of things we do. This is where we'd meet if something were to happen. Communicating, and I know it sounds foolish, but better to be foolish than to have something happen and not be able to be prepared. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't want to be in that position either where you're like, you're in that position. I think I was like that on the roads last year when they were bad, and I was stuck for a while. So you want to be ready. So if someone wants to learn more, where can they go to do that?
So one place is go to SaginawCounty.com, and under the law enforcement tab, there's a spot for Office of Emergency Management. There's a ton of resources on that page. It's a great one. And there's plenty of other ones out there. American Red Cross offers them. Just a lot of resources. Just make sure, you know, or call, you know, if you're not internet savvy, you know, call some of your friends that maybe are more into this. Say, listen, can you help me put together something? Can you, you know, what types of things might I have would be a good idea? And, you know, just
be safe.
Be safe, be prepared. Don't wait till the last minute.
All right, Tim, that's great advice. Thanks for coming on. As always, we appreciate it. And if you have any questions you want to ask the county yourself, make sure you send them to us at WNEM@WNEM.com.